It all started on a Friday afternoon. I had watched a couple of Ducktales, the NES game, on YouTube, so I had decided to go find a copy and play it. I had gone to a nearby game exchange. I wonder if I can find a copy here. I went in and looked around. The games were usually in the back. I was scrolling through their selections of NES games, and I noticed there was a copy of one left. Can someone help here? I asked. One of the workers came by and opened the case and pulled it out for me. I looked at the game and noticed something odd. The cover was ripped and marked with what I would guess is red marker. Scrooge's face was missing. Must have belonged to someone with kids. I guessed. I paid $10 at the most for it. When I got home, I was excited that I had finally found a copy of Ducktales to play. I put it in the NES and started playing it. The title screen popped up as usual and there was the selections for the type of game. Easy, normal, hard. I'll go with normal first. I selected normal and the screen went black and the game brought me back to the title screen. What the hell? I asked. I choose easy, then hard and it did the same thing. Back to the title screen. What's going on? I said. I had decided to pull it out and blow on it, then I put it back in. Then it got weirder. The title screen music didn't play and Scrooge's eyes were facing right instead of looking at the screen. What the blazes is he looking at? I said. I had tried to click a level but nothing happened. Then I pressed on the D-pad to go right and it went past hard. Where did it go? I had tapped every button to make it come back. I hit on the game turned black red then went black. When it came back on, Scrooge was on top of the pillar that had the treasure box. The one you race Flintheart glombled to. The Transylvania theme wasn't playing. This is really weird. I had told myself. I decided to return the game but curiosity was one of my weak points. His money meter said at the time $9,999,999,999,999,999 and the time was 9:99 but wasn't going down. I made Scrooge jump off the pillar and the screen followed Scrooge down to the floor. Then I decided to walk to where the mirror was. I had Scrooge jump in and it led me to the room with a false wall. I walked past the false wall and tried to jump down the hole and continued to progress back to the beginning of the level. There were no enemies and there were duck skeletons laying there, as they usually would during the game. When I got to the coffin, there was something interesting on it. Instead having the words RIP on it, it had a red bloody arrow on it and it was facing left. Left? I was even more curious at that point. I decided to progress left and I saw the mirror, the one that takes you to the skull key. Instead of black, a red like Scrooge outfit. On a side note, why isn't Scrooge's outfit blue? If the game is based on the show, at least make it blue. But anyway, I jumped into the mirror and the screen played the teleport noise, but the screen went black then flashed multiple colors. Red, blue, black, it works. What the hell is going on with this game? I asked. Then the game loaded the Amazon stage. Everything was upset. The sky was black and the ground was blue and the rocks were red. The Venus flytraps did not attack and looked all glitched up and dead looking. This. What is? What? Is the game bugging out? I asked. I noticed Scrooge's eyes looked like they were sickened and exhausted. When I did the pogo attack. I asked. There was no sound effects and it only went halfway than it usually would. I continued to scroll left, and when I had reached the part with a rope, it wasn't there. Instead there was a pit and the arrow on the sign was facing down. I jumped down the hole and the game teleported me to another stage. This one was the Himalayas. Then halfway through the first part the music playing again. But it only would play the first 5 notes, then drag the 6th one out very long like a low scream. When I had got to the part with a pit, there was one of Scrooge's nephews. The red one. I decided to walk over and press A. The message he gave was weird. Money. Even with it, you cannot escape death. No matter how much you gain. No matter what you do. In the end, we all go the same way. Dead and forgotten, that's really dark. I said. The game then flashed and glitched out, and I was on the moon stage. The ground was blood red and the sky was totally black. The music wasn't playing right. It was jumping too loud and silent. The ropes to the ship were gone. I wonder what would happen if I fell into the hole? I asked. I decided to do just that, but all that happened was I would stand on an invisible hole. I continued to scroll to the right until I had reached the hole where one would climb down to the boss level. There were two of the nephews stand on both sides. They both were facing Scrooge, but one looked at the screen at me while the other looked down a hole. No matter how many times I clicked A, they wouldn't talk. So I decided to jump down the hole. When I did, the screen just went black. I was able to scroll right, then the screen started fading. Then, to my surprise, Scrooge had no arms or pupils. His eyes were completely white. After my horror, I decided to scroll right more, and to my surprise, was all of the bosses facing right. I wondered why. As I continued to scroll, there was a coffin, the one from earlier, standing there. I got up close to and clicked A. A message box said, "We live, we learn, but for what purpose? To die? This seems to be the way of life. Thus you will die and be forgotten like a memory." The health bar disappeared and Scrooge was knocked into the coffin. Then the screen faded to black and the message said, "No matter what you do, what you earn, you will die. There is no escape." I destroyed the game as soon as I finished the part, but to this day, I am still bothered by the message the game left in my mind. We all go the same way. The end.